So now the question is, what do we want to do for the last little bit? Because I would like to go for maybe at least another hour. Now we could continue Lil Guardsman. Do you guys want to continue Lil Guardsman? Maybe we could get in a day or two? Let's find out. Okay. So, we are currently 42% of the way in. I don't know where it's gonna spawn us. We are on level okay, so it's just gonna start us at the beginning of the level.
Lil?
Okay. So, we already, like, saw this whole conversation. I don't remember... Okay, give me the bad news
We have to work the
first.
night shift tonight.
Right, we're gonna be working the night shift.
I'm going back to bed.
And then no, he's like, you need to have fun today. Give me the good news.
Apparently you didn't pick the right person's champion.
That doesn't sound like good news.
Yeah, it's not. I guess it was
Who's punishing you?
no one.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, and he said he,
So-
like, does the night shift a couple times a
Wait,
night to
don't
get
touch-
help us get by. And then he, like, goes crazy, and he's like, now he believes in the time
Wow.
travel.
do you want the good?
And then,
Okay, I should probably...
Okay, so... we gotta take that. And then we're going to talk to our... friends? Oh, that's right, all the rats.
Oh,
Oh, you can press shift to walk faster. This whole time I didn't fucking know that.
This hat.
Yeah, I didn't know that this whole time. I also like those rats. And then we came out here. And we met up with our friends. And they want
hey, if it...
They want to
Not
help me steal. They want
worse than-
me to help them steal
were-
the stuff at this guy's thing. It's a bad
Have to use
idea.
Come on. I'm not sure.
So what I'm gonna do is I guess I'll take a look at that, and then
Hi, Lil. Sorry, I'm not quite ready to open up the shop yet. I can't seem to find my inventory key. What are you doing up so early?
Working the graveyard shift tonight. So, I'm finally available to see some of my friends who have responsible parents and reasonable bedtimes.
People like those small hooligans over there?
Those aren't small hooligans, they're my friends. And I was actually coming to talk to you about letting us borrow a couple of items.
I stand by my statement. And we can talk about loaning you some merchandise later. But first, I've lost the key to my inventory, and I think one of them might have stolen it. Maybe you could talk to them for me. Work your little guardsman magic and see what you could do to get it back.
On it.
okay. Alright, so let's ask them what the hell they did with it.
Alright, guys, time to confess. Which one of you took poor Garby's inventory key?
Wasn't me. I don't know. I ain't saying nothing.
So that's the way it's gonna be, is it? Listen, I need that key to upgrade tools and buy more power crystals, so one of you is gonna tell me who's responsible.
Obviously, it's the dumbass kid with the shit haircut.
Are you a lawyer all of a sudden?
Nope, but I'm a guardsman. I hope you got your story straight, cause I really don't want to go down to the guard shed and get my metal detector. So tell me, which one of you took Garby's key?
This one.
It was Simon. I've never brought this up to the group before, but I think Isla is a kleptomaniac. I always see her taking things out of Lamont's backpack when he's not looking. But also... Between you and me, I thought Lamont poking his big, dumb, handsome nose that sits in the middle of his gorgeous face all around that booth. It was probably him. Oh, he's such a bad boy, but also...
I could make up my mind now, or dig a little deeper.
Let's question further.
I said it before,
He said it was Simon the first time.
Okay, maybe Isla isn't a klepto, but she did go through his bag just before you got here. Maybe she's got a good reason to be going through his stuff. I got here third, so I didn't see anything. I know it wasn't me. I'm in a bit of a two-strike situation with my parents, and I'll be sent to the National Ballet School in Marvog if I get in trouble again.
Oh no, she's gonna be sent to the ballet school to fight for the
But
death?
I'm telling you, Lamont got here first, and I saw him rooting around Garby's shop.
So, did you figure out who took my key?
I hate to be a narc, but I think it was... It was probably Lamont. He's the tough-looking kid with the missing tooth.
Yeah, it was probably him.
Thanks, Lil. I'll be right back. Hey, you! Mullet boy! Stay right where you are!
Garby isn't smart or strong or fast. By the time he reached Lil Hooligan's friends, they had run off, but Lil had been correct, and startled Lamont dropped the key as he fled.
Ugh, got the key back. And those hooligans ran off. It's a win-win. Now my shop is ready to open. For helping me out, I'd like to offer you some gold to upgrade one of your tools. Or load up on crystals. Whatever your Lil heart desires.
Thanks. Alright, that's good. That's good enough for me. I mean... Let's see... So I can... The pouring ditch with chairs for sports? Let's go run around, see what we have, see what options we got here. All right. Still unhappy that you didn't get names. Whatever, I don't know, for overpriced food. Hello, Grandma.
Oh, hello, dear. Are you here to watch the Goblin Ball game?
Hiya, Mrs. A. I usually find Goblin Ball too boring to watch, unless of course there's a little action on it, if you know what I mean.
Emotional, damn it!
I most certainly do. I've got this month's pension check riding on a sure thing tip that's gonna pay out big time.
Uh-oh.
You sure seem confident, Mrs. A. Care to share that
What's up,
tip with
Tigra?
this underage gambler?
Your father wouldn't be pleased with me, but I'll tell you what. Since I really bet the ranch on this next game, I don't have any gold left to buy my snacks. Would you be willing to help a little old lady buy a large hat made of nacho chips with melted cheese sauce on top? Mama just can't enjoy the game without one.
Sure.
Anything for a hungry old lady. Now what's the scoop? Dish, dish, dish.
Well, the gals on Gabbin this morning were split with the Marauders to sweep the Brawlers 217 to 68 in the early rounds. But Rhonda's saying they'd fall with an 80-point conversion in the later third. But Peg's prediction was the Brawlers to meander a little offensively with the changeovers, but then have a hard time taking back ground after the final SWAT. So it really comes down to if
Write
you
that
believe
down.
Rhonda or Peg.
What? I don't know who either of those people are.
Is that so? I've always sided with the other one myself. Personally, I do the opposite of what they think is going to happen.
That wasn't a sure thing tip at all. I want my money back.
Can't hear you, dear. I'm already on my way to get my snack. Giant nacho hat, here I come.
Bruh. That was
This
a waste of
hat.
35 gold.
It is not as fantastic.
Step right up, one and all.
Hello again.
Again?
But I placed a bet with you on the last game.
Doesn't ring a bell.
The Kalidar Lightning game against the Brawlers. I won some money.
Team Rhonda, yeah, I guess.
Okay, if you say so. Person I've never seen before. Anyways, you want to make a bet on the game? Here are the teams at play, kiddo. Which one do you want to hear about? This team went under a major rebranding and hired a whole new set of eager rookies. They're fast, but lack the muscle mass that some of the more seasoned teams have. Let's hope the starch in those new uniforms doesn't slow them down too much. You sure you want to bet on them?
Yeah.
How much you looking to gamble?
I guess 10 gold. Change team?
Here are the teams at play. Ah, the home team. People either love them or they hate them. Me? I'm indifferent. But with the princess missing, the kingdom could really use a win right now.
I only have 15 gold.
Yeah, if only those bums would get up off their behinds and show a little hustle every now and again. Great team, though. Here are the teams that...
Can I not? Do I have to bet now? Fucking.
This team... Let's
I'm
hope-
betting on this one. I'm betting
much
on
you
it,
looking-
and I'm gonna just bet 10 gold, and yes, yeah, it's...
All right, kid.
It is what it is.
I can't leave without watching the game. Let's watch some Goblin
Paid an old
Ball.
lady 35 gold per bet, so you could only bet 15 gold. Yeah, I guess. I wouldn't have paid her that much if I realized I had that little gold.
What an embarrassing series of unfortunate accidents for the Sprawl Brawlers! First, Jorbala Pepstein failed to barrel roll out of the way of the Marauders' lightning-fast offensive line. Then, the dynamic duo, Edie and Audrey O'Goblin, only shaved 12 of the 14.7 seconds off of the time the Brawlers needed to open the Diamond Snorf's cage. It all comes down to the final wagon wheel toss today, folks, and the coach has sent in Sir Warren of Bainbridge, the bad boy of the Brawlers' midfield passive-aggressive line. He's muttering something to himself. He spits. He lifts the wheel above his head. He spins. He spins again. He spins a third time, and it's launched. The Marauders' weather wizard can't touch a throw like that, and it's through the posts. The Sprawl Brawlers win.
Ah, so I lost a fuck ton of money.
Hey, tough luck, kid. Come back next time.
Oh well. There's a note. I have convened a meeting at the Mages Guild.
Well, that's just great. What am I supposed to do now? I guess I could go back in time to when she was here.
Yes, because then I can gamble. What? Fucking fuck.
Well, that's just great. But Dr. B did say I could only use it at the guard shed. Maybe that's why it's on the fritz? I better just...
Yeah, I guess. Whatever.
What's this? A mysterious present? Perhaps a secret admirer?
To whom it may concern, your choice of champion for the princess rescue mission was found acceptable. Unfortunately, we haven't heard much from the mage yet, just a lot of squeaks and chirps from his tower. Regardless, please find enclosed a one-time bonus for your proficiency in character evaluation. Ta for now. P.S. My regrets on your nighttime work inconvenience. The truth but
Sweet.
Bro, that's what I just bought. No rip for the night shift. There's a book labeled Monster Manual. Oh no. Yikes. Okay, so I'm gonna be dealing with monsters exclusively. I didn't need so many truth spray upgrades. Oh, now I wish I'd saved that gold, bro. I was just gonna get one for free. Oh my god.
Good evening, child. I have not seen you at the post before.
Yeah, you know how it goes. Drew the short straw this time. Burning it at both ends, you know? Just gotta keep on trucking through.
I hear you, working the graveyard shift myself.
Yeah.
You said it.
Okay, so vampires. Usually evil, but best not to judge a book by its cover. As a result of powerful vampire rights movements led by goth rock icon Vlad Extreme, vampires have come out of the closet and have become productive members of society. So what's your business here?
What did you say your name was, sir?
Heinrich.
And last name?
Von Pyre.
Von Pyre?
Von Pyre.
Title?
Count.
Your name is Count Heinrich von Pyre?
Yes.
Tease.
What? Were the less obvious names taken?
I have no idea what you mean. I happen to come from a long line of vampires.
I have no doubt in my mind.
Okay, well... see if he is... Okay. Let's see what we got here.
Your tawdry magic spray does not have any effect on me, child.
How?
Maybe I have something else that'll get you talking. Maybe this will loosen your lips.
A bag of rice. You're showing me a bag of rice? Why would you do such a thing? Would you happen to know how many grains of rice there are in that bag?
I don't know, a lot?
Holy crap! Okay, just give it to me. I will count them for you. A bag of rice. I never, in all my years.
Oh no, poor guy.
Okay, weirdo. Next.
Maybe you didn't know it, but the vampire is cursed to count every grain of rice in a bag that is given to him. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Listen, little girl, there isn't much time. You must send me to jail immediately. I pray you don't make me explain any further. We haven't the time.
I feel like I've seen you before.
Yeah.
Did you go to a funeral for a cat recently?
Yeah.
Sprinkles! That vile beast of a feline. I am certain that cat cursed me and turned me into the monster I am today.
What kind of
I assure you, I am in my right mind. You must gather the other guards and escort me to the dungeons right now. I know it is a
Why?
strange request, but it is a matter of grave importance. And by grave importance, I mean someone could die.
Okay, I think this sounds a bit overblown. Seems to me this could be some kind of panic attack.
You do well to panic, little one. Ever since that mangy cat's funeral, the people who attended have died under mysterious circumstances. And I am certain that I am the cause. Sprinkles cursed me. Cursed me! I was barely holding on, you fool!
Oh, I was just trying to snap him out of it. I didn't think he was actually... He was a werewolf. He didn't tell me anything.
Listen, little...
I feel like...
Sprinkle...
Okay, so what do I do in case of werewolves? Academics are split. Magical and medical. First full moon transfers a half man, half beast killing machine. Let's see if I can get him to say that he's a werewolf.
I used to love fine jewels and necklaces, but ever since that lousy cat's funeral, even looking at a silver locket causes my eyes to burn and my skin to crawl. Something cursed me that day. I'm sure of it. I can feel it coming from the inside, trying to break free. I cannot contain it much longer. The sun has set. Every second is precious. There is no telling what I may do if left unchecked. I beg of you, this is our last chance to prevent catastrophe. Arrest me! Arrest me now!
Okay. Jail it is.
Thank you. Bless you, child. The world is a safer place now.
I really hope you get the help you need.
You made the right choice, but you could have arrived at it sooner? Okay.
Oh my god.
No, little one. Not a god, just an incredibly handsome mortal. People make that mistake all the time. It is I, Prince Phineas, heir to the throne of Petrarch.
I know who you are. I was working the gate when you arrived. I let you in?
And still you mistake me for a god? Well, who can blame you?
Do you have anything to declare? Please say no and just go about your business.
As a matter of fact, I do.
Yeah, I was afraid of that.
Oh god, what do you
I
have to say?
declare that I am...
Go on.
What?
You kind of trailed off there?
What?
You said,
I declare that I am...
Then what?
okay, and I feel like I'm gonna regret asking, but what have you been doing tonight?
What do you want me to say? Milkmaids? Or what I've been doing with the milkmaids?
Well, we've come this far. What have you been doing with the milkmaids?
I got thrown out for trying to stretch a single into a double.
I just feel sorry for you, man.
Yeah.
Don't pity me, little one. I am a crown prince of the realm.
A sad one. Aren't you here trying to win the hand of Princess Desdemona?
Yeah.
Well, sure I am, but when the Mages Guild throws a party in your honor, boy, do they know how to show you a good time. And you can't stop a fox from stealing eggs, am I right? Huh?
What does that even mean?
It means everyone always thought the Sprawl was crazy for being aligned with such an uptight group of old bores. They really know how to show a guy a good time.
No, I meant the thing about the foxes stealing eggs.
Yeah.
Can't stop them, and I'm the fox.
Barf, 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 barf.
I really
Good
don't
night,
like this
Prince
guy.
Phineas.
That's me.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said it. Now get out of here, you drunk fool.
Oh, all right.
Grandma.
Good evening, my dear.
Mrs. Abernathy, you're out awful late, especially with all these comings and goings about the Sprawl.
Oh, my stars! Would you look at the time? How the day does get away from you. I'd best be turning in.
What do you have? What do you have? Nothing?
You know, normally I expect to see more. Bones and, human innards.
Oh, my stars! Would you look at the time? How the day does get away from you. I'd best be turning in.
Yeah, that seems pretty off to me.
Yeah. So that's gotta be like a shapeshifter or something, right? Show them an item they should recognize. Oh, okay. Let me show her this.
Something is seriously weird here. Didn't I read somewhere about showing people something familiar?
Hi, Cereal.
Does this do anything for you?
Oh, yes. It is very nice. Thank you.
That was one of your award-winning bonds, Mrs. Abernathy. You don't recognize it?
Award-winning buns. Don't you recognize it?
You're not Mrs. Abernathy at all, are you? Get out of here, you lousy shapeshifter monster!
Oh, I wanted to jail it. I wanted to jail it, but that's okay. Stream is going okay. We were playing with Vanna earlier, which was pretty fun, but she's not feeling well,
If it
so
isn't the
we're
little
just
girl
playing.
who works the guard shed. I was
a
hoping
bit
we'd meet
of,
again. I'd love to stay and chat, but I have a rather important meeting
Lil
to attend.
Guardsman. I'm starting to get sleepy though. Who are you again?
And what exactly is this meeting you're attending?
If you must know, I was summoned by Praetor Kargan personally. It is a highly confidential matter that doesn't concern you.
As a guard of the kingdom, you don't tell me what does and does not concern me. I tell you what does and does not concern me.
Oh, okay.
A backbone. Interesting. Foolish, but interesting.
Did he always have weird marks on him?
When I was a little boy and my powers were beginning to form, I had a budgie named Petey. Petey was my best, nay, only friend. When he flew full speed into the window and fell to the floor, my innate ability to rouse the dead awakened. Have I spent most of my adult life trying to hide these forbidden gifts? Yes. Do they come in handy when certain foreign visitors practice their ballet and decapitate a few chambermaids? Also, yes.
Okay, so I guess I'll just let you in. I mean, I don't know
Why
what.
does Praetor Kargan want to meet with you?
It's like Papers,
I'm feeling
Please,
rather
except
generous today,
it's,
so I will tell you. The Marvog High Council, led by Praetor Kargan herself,
it's like
are
Papers,
concerned.
Please, but like
As ceremonial
medieval
killings have
and
become
monsters
more
and
more
magic.
common, their numbers continue to dwindle. With that in mind, the Empress reached out to me regarding the practice of necromancy to preserve the life force of some of these brave fallen souls.
You don't know what Papers, Please is? So basically I need to decide who to and to not let into the kingdom. And I need to decide if they are if their intentions are pure or if they're not. And there's also a lot of other things going on in the background that I can decide whether or not I want to submit to bribery or what side of history I want to be on, because there's about to be like a civil war between goblins and humans. So
And at no point did anyone propose maybe a few less ceremonial killings?
Necromancy made more sense to the Marvog.
Oh, sure.
I guess I'll let him in. I don't see any reason why not.
Praetor Kargan will be most pleased by this. You actually did your job today. Your parents must be so proud.
Parent, 1. I wonder how this kid maintains his hair in the Middle Ages.
My dad, maybe. My mom's dead.
Yeah, there we go.
Would you like me to do something about that?
Ugh, just go.
That's funny. I didn't get a good score on that one.
Oh my god! Are you some kind of scary tree monster?
Yes! Now let me in or I'll thwomp and stomp you!
Okay, let's take a look at our, thing here. Let's see, forest entities? Stomp or thwomp? Story of the first transformation from mundane tree to sentient mobile being is lost to history. Okay. Oh, I forgot about to look at the necromancer stuff. Although not illegal, they should be discouraged from entering the sprawl. Maybe they didn't want me to let that guy in. Okay, so this stuff I can apparently decode, so let's take a look at that.
I noticed you have something carved on your bark, but I can't quite make out what it says.
Somebody carved it on me when I was a sapling. It was a mistake.
Mind if I try to read it?
Okay.
Okay.
It reads, to lodge all power in one party and keep it there is to ensure bad government and the sure and gradual deterioration of public morals.
Oh, God.
Does that mean anything to you?
That was the words of person who came to woods to write. I remember him, Mark Goblin Twain. He was inspiring to Scary Tree Monster. Talked about how to make change in world.
Very good.
And was it through stomping and thwomping?
No, it wasn't. That was Scary Tree Monster's idea. He spoke of change through something called corrupt government systems.
Okay.
Maybe there's a better way to get people out of your woods. Maybe a more official way.
Are you saying Scary Tree Monster should run for government office to implement real systemic change?
Absolutely,
sure.
I am.
Why not?
I don't see any reason why I shouldn't let this guy in.
What business
Why
would you
not?
say you have in the sprawl this evening?
Too many people come through my woods. Too many strangers stomping on our roots and throwing their garbage on us. Me and my brothers and sisters say no more.
I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to fill out paperwork and file a few official requests before I can let you into Stomp and Thwomp. You wouldn't mind that, would you?
Yes, would. Me.
Okay.
So if people coming through your woods is bugging all of your plant friends, why didn't they all show up? Why just send you?
Plant friends got together and decided Scary Tree Monster should go. Scary Tree Monster was voted the scariest and strongest and can walk pretty well. So he was the one elected to Stomp and Thwomp.
Okay.
I
Interesting.
can't believe trees and plants and things are actually able to hold a vote.
That's kind of funny.
Yes, but we must still be wary of the tyranny of the majority.
Okay. So yeah, I'll let him in. I maybe I'm supposed to deny him so that he'll not stomp and thwomp, but why not?
I believe in you, Scary Tree Monster. I think you'll make a fine governor, or Congress tree, or whatever you end up running for.
Thank you. Now all I need is a snappy campaign slogan.
A vote for me is a vote for a tree?
A little on the nose.
Okay. I diverted the life path of a violent monster towards the life of politics and public service. Vote Scary Tree Monster. He's got my vote. I'm starting to get really tired, so I'm gonna have to...
Hello. I wish safe passage through this gate.
I saw you at the goblin thingy-majiggy.
Can do. I'm just gonna need you to lift that hood. Gotta see if you're human, or elf, or gelatinous blob. We've had all types tonight.
I'm afraid I can't do that. I assure you, I am human. Now, please allow me safe passage.
Nope. Gonna have to hit you with some truth spray.
I am returning to the kingdom after being away by my own volition. I have to hurry. There is a deadline that must be met. I have to inform victim of my choice. Ugh! Be gone, magic truth spray.
Wow, you've got quite the resistance to that. Mind telling me how I could do that?
It takes a strong-willed mind and a small knowledge of sorcery.
How about a wandering brain and a great knowledge of rocks?
Alright, that's not good enough. I'm gonna need, to use a metal detector here.
Whoa, what's with the neck candy? A little out of place for someone dressed so discreetly.
My necklace is none of your concern.
So you stole it.
I did not steal it.
Then it was a gift?
Yes, from my mother.
I wish I got a gift like that from my mom. Only thing I got from her was this hair.
Alright, I'll give it back.
You know, I could keep this in order to get you to tell me more about yourself, but I won't.
I greatly appreciate that.
Greatly enough to tell me who you are?
No.
Aw, you're no fun.
Yeah,
That
you
emerald
suck.
looked like the real thing. Maybe I should call one of the higher-ups about it.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's call... Ash.
I'm forwarding you to Mrs. Ash now. Please hold.
Lil, I've heard something about a necklace.
Hello to you, too. Yes, the cloaked woman is rocking some serious neckwear. Silver chain, big green rock.
That is the same necklace that the princess wears. Maybe the princess gave it to her as proof so that she could enter safely and relay a message to me.
Okay.
Let her in immediately. And tell Travis he's fired.
Why?
Oh, I tell him that every night. It's our little game. Ta!
I'm still on the call, you know.
Okay, then I guess she comes in.
I don't know why, but something tells me I should let you enter. Maybe it's the necklace, maybe it's the nothing else you've told me about yourself, but I gotta follow my gut on this one.
Thank you. The choice you made here today will not go unrewarded.
Tacos.
What?
That's
Make
the
my
word.
reward tacos.
Okay, sure.
Rat afro or mohawk? Yeah.
Hooray!
Maybe, I don't know. Like to wrap up this day. Seems this mysterious lady was hiding a royal surprise, well-deduced guardsman, and there may be tacos in your future. Very good. So...
Alright, there. It is done. 62,451! I've counted every single grain of rice in this bag.
Why? Thanks.
I also counted 14 bugs, 27 bottle caps, and 1 mouse skull. And you said I couldn't do it.
No, I didn't.
I said you shouldn't.
Well, I did it anyway. Now, where were we? Ah, yes. You were just about to invite me into the sprawl.
He is the
I'm
county, I
sorry,
guess.
but it's almost sunrise, which means my shift is done. You'll have to wait until the next guard comes on duty.
It's almost sunrise? Oh, holy hell, I can't believe I spent another night wasted counting grains of rice! I'll come back tomorrow night.
Why not just wait until the daytime guard comes?
Because I can't.
He's a vampire.
Why
what?
not?
Because I said I can't. I blister in the sun.
I agree.
I bet you do.
So long, child. Until the next time when you are unfortunate enough to have to work the night shift.
So long, obvious vampire dude.
I think I'm probably gonna go back through level 5 and replay it to get it I think I'm gonna replay level 5 to make it a little bit more efficient with the amount of items that I used and the way that I spent my money. But I don't really want to do that on stream because I'm exhausted and I feel like I really need to lay down. Yeah, you see how tired I am? So, I assume that this means... Well, that's saved there. Yeah, we'll just finish out the night. Yeah, it's a bit of an eepy time right now. I really need to eat. I'm tired. Oh, hey, you. Oh.
It's you! What are you doing here? Are you here to give me tacos?
Well, apparently I still have a couple more conversations to have, so
No.
whatever.
I've come to reveal my true identity to you.
I am your mother.
So, no tacos?
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Desdemona.
The princess?
Princess Desdemona? Nah, I knew it all along.
No, you didn't.
Why split hairs? But what about the kidnappers?
There were no kidnappers. I disguised myself and ran away. I'm sorry for all the commotion I've caused. I had to get away to say goodbye to someone important to me before my wedding.
I don't understand.
I'm being forced to marry one of the suitors from these two rival kingdoms.
Yeah, that's old news. What I don't understand is why you, a princess, are here talking to me about it. Shouldn't there be more official people that could play therapist?
Like Stryker? Ash? Oh god. Oh, not Malcolm. I know my father had faith in them.
We still
When
deserve
I'm
tacos.
gone, your advisors will help maintain the balance, blah, blah, blah. They want me out of the way so they can control my father's kingdom. They've never been good at listening to what I want, or how I want to rule this land. Nobody listens to me.
Sing it, sister.
And now I'm being forced to choose between allying the Sprawl with the kingdom of Petrard or the Marvog Empire.
You mean Phineas the Pompous Prince or Kargan the Praetor Terror?
And it doesn't even matter if I love them or not. At the end of the day, it's strictly politics. Lucky me.
This is the first time in the game I've been okay being 12.
I just want to make the right choice. Tell me, Lil, what do you think of Prince Phineas?
I think he's awful.
He's way higher maintenance than you seem to be. And he's an asshole. Nuff said.
And what about Praetor Kargan? What do you think?
I think she's great.
I'd be lying if I told you I wasn't already planning my Halloween costume based on her look. She's strong, honorable. She's a babe. What's not to like?
I agree.
So if you were me, and you had the future well-being of the Sprawl in your hands, who would you choose?
Definitely not Phineas.
Thank you for your honesty. I know my advisors have jerked you around, but I also know you don't always do what they say, and I like that. You remind me of, well, me.
And you remind me of me too. If I was rich and beautiful and influential.
Oh, you are influential. You've changed the course of fate more than you know.
Don't
Oh,
forget
very
beautiful.
nice.
I am also beautiful.
Yes, you
The
are.
sun's
Very
coming
good,
up.
Lil.
I must go. I shall put my own heart aside and do what's best for the kingdom.
I got an achievement. I don't know what that was all about. Although clearly a vampire, Count Heinrich von Pyre was also a registered chiropractor with a private practice on the outskirts of the rapidly gentrifying Little Orgotown neighborhood. Being compelled to count every grain of in the bag of rice you gave him made Heinrich lose a whole night's worth of business. These missed opportunities led to a huge number of negative reviews for his practice, which caught the attention of local school teacher and leader of the Better Business Bureau, Mynra Herkin. The next night, she let an angry mob brandishing pitchforks and torches to the practice's door. Wow, okay. Sorry. Maybe it was the light of the torches reflected in their eyes, but it took just one look from Myrna and the Count to fall madly in love. Or that he's just a powerful vampire, one of those things. The Count swooped down and lifted Myrna up out of the angry mob. He bit her at least 3 times and made her drink his own blood to facilitate her own vampiric transformation. She left her gig at the Better Business Bureau, and the Count welcomed his new soon-to-be bride into the castle. Now, along with dealing... Oh my god. With that pesky Von Helsing fellow who kept trying to kill him, Heinrich now also has a wedding to plan. Okay. The afflicted man was safe from the transformative rays of the full moon, and even should he have transformed, the thick iron bars would have protected everyone. Although the good people of the sprawl were safe from the wrath of his curse, the mourner was not spared the aggression of his fellow inmates. Cornering him in the cell, they shanked him with a handmade shiv, leaving him there to bleed to death. Luckily, the shiv was whittled out of a silver spoon, miraculously curing him once and for all of the curse of the beast that had attacked him so long ago. Wow. After a fortnight of recovery in the prison's infirmary, the mourner was released back into society. Unfortunately, on his journey back to Scarborough in the Shire of Bessarion, the mourner was attacked by a different werewolf and suddenly he's cursed again. Seems that if it wasn't for bad luck, this guy would have no luck at all. Oh my god, no! No, Nathan, no! Crown Prince of Petrarch, Phineas Pomp stumbled back into his lavish lodgings at the palace. Hungry and drunk, he lit the fire and put on a pot of stew before passing out on the floor. He awoke the next morning having no memory of how he got home, or why his room reeked of burnt stroganoff. Fuck. But he did remember the rager of a party thrown in his honor by the Mages Guild and the promises he made to them should he be chosen to marry Princess Desdemona. Oy. This Mrs. Abernathy was no Abernathy at all. In reality, it was a horrible shape-shifting monster. Running off into the night, the creature assumed a different identity and gained entry into the sprawl at another gate. Once inside the sprawl, we lost track of it. Having the ability to take form of anyone made it difficult to track, so its whereabouts remain unknown. It was reported later that an unusually untalkative guardsman, Cecil, was trying to break its way into the sprawl's armory. Being denied entry, guardsman Cecil apparently screamed in a high-pitched voice and ran off into the night. Be on the lookout for this creature, could be anyone. Yikes. Upon entering the sprawl, Tyronius met Praetor Kargan and her attendants and divulged some of the secrets of necromancy. This forged a bond between the Marvog Empire and the Mages Guild. In exchange for a number of raised dead spells, as well as a commitment for additional ongoing services, the Marvog Empire vowed to align the guild's interests with their own if the Praetor is chosen for marriage by Princess Desdemona. Interesting. That makes me nervous. I think maybe I should not have let him in. With dreams of holding political office now planted in the scary tree monster's head, he stomped his way right into the city clerk's office at City Hall and waited for it to open. The next day, he obtained the necessary paperwork to run for political office. Unfortunately, Scary Tree Monster didn't know how to read or write. Revealing his illiteracy made the city clerk's receptionist laugh out loud, which angered Scary Tree Monster so greatly that he proceeded to thwomp her into oblivion. When the city clerk showed up finding no receptionist, they hired Scary Tree Monster on the spot to fill the role as their political aide. Scary Tree Monster was now a small cog in the political machine and would no doubt rise in the ranks to one day hold the title of counselor, or dare we say mayor? When Princess Desdemona returned to the castle, she refused to answer any questions regarding her whereabouts. She immediately issued a royal decree to cut funding to any active rescue missions and to put an end to the antiquated practice of choosing rescuers via flashy game shows. As she lay in bed that night, she reflected on the little guardsman's advice. She knew that her decision would irreversibly alter the fate of the sprawl and the fate of every soul who called it home. Okay. I would also love Scary Tree Monster as mayor. That would be great. Okay. I'm exhausted. I need to lay down for just a little bit. So it saved, so we're fine. I'm going to replay level 5 on my own time just to do it a little bit more, like, concise and not use as many items that I don't need to use because they're incredibly expensive and I have, like, no fucking gold. So I'll do that, and then we'll pick up with level 6 in the next stream, which I guess would probably be tomorrow. We'll probably finish Little Guardsman tomorrow, I would think. As for the weekend, if there's going to be any sort of stream, it will be very spontaneous because we have family visiting and I don't expect to have any time. But next week, I should be relatively open to maybe do more streams because Vanna's gonna be away, so I won't have as many responsibilities because she's going to Pennsylvania for a week. So, this has been wonderful. I really appreciate you all being here and hanging out and, you know, being here to enjoy such a lovely stream with both Vanna and some more Lil Guardsmen. Who do we have streaming? Let's see. This is interesting. Cutie Koala is playing a game, she's playing a game called Who Wants to... Honey, I Joined a Cult? Yeah, I'll just send you guys over to her. Alright, yeah, that's fine. But yeah, this has been great. Thank you guys all so very much for being here. Very much appreciate you, and I will see you guys all tomorrow in the next stream for what I would hope would be the conclusion of Lil Guardsman, but I do not know. Cross fingers that we're able to finish it, because I don't want it to go for like an entire week. You know, I would love it if we could finish it up before I have my long weekend, so we'll hope for that. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, friends.